Greetings. So, turns out, if you're making a spaceship that has a sort of a gun that fires black holes, you know, as a weapon, when you test that black hole weapon, if there are misfires, you know, the black hole gets stuck in the gun inside the ship, and you go through, well, the ship collapses on itself because there's, you know, a black hole. So, yeah, went through 19 spaceships this week getting it right. But we got it. Poor murdered boffins. Only lost about 20,000 though, so, you know, in real people numbers, that's like 4, you know? Good times.
Da 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 da.
So today's question comes from the guy on the screen. Well, his name, he's not on the screen, I don't have a picture. The question is, how do you turn Jedis? That's a very good question. Insert name here, because I'm too lazy to look at the question since I've already started recording. Screw that. It really depends. There are a couple different ways that are my favorites. I will go through them. 1. Fear. Now I'm sure you all know I turned Anakin from a lovely little loving little boy who was like, yippee, to kind of a dick. And I did that through fear. Yeah, he was afraid he was going to lose his wife, I want to say Paddington. Is that right? Yeah, Paddington. He was all like, no, Paddington, she's going to die. And I was like, hey, I know a way to sort of get you to not die. You can sort of avoid death. Death's right here. You go, whoa, miss me. And so, you know, I got him closer and closer to me, onto my side, onto the dark side. And, yeah, that worked well, because then when he actually killed Paddington herself, poor little bear, you know, he didn't even blame me. He was so scared and screwed up, and he was just like, yes, master, I will do whatever. But actually, it's a pretty funny story about that, if you want to just... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm now going to turn off Darth Vader's hearing aid with the Force, in case he was listening. Okay, Darth, if you're still listening, if I didn't turn it off right, just leave the room. Yeah, so anyway, what happened, super funny story, is there's no way to avoid death. I know, I was totally screwing with him. I just said whatever I needed to say to sort of make him so afraid that if he didn't go my way, he'd lose his girlfriend, but I don't even know who. I don't even think I met her. I don't remember. I mean, there are so many people you meet as a Supreme Chancellor. I mean, she could have been from my planet for all I know. She could have been from Naboo and I wouldn't know who the crap he was talking about. Delightful. The second way that I would turn someone is anger or greed. Let's say greed. It's kind of about the same thing. But Tyrannus is guy from the movies you might remember from the documentaries. Dooku, Count Dooku, he was just so greedy and he just wanted stuff. And so I was like, hey dude, if we arrange this war, which, spoiler, I was in charge of both sides, then, you know, I will get whatever you want, whatever you need. And he was like, power? I'm like, yeah, power, of course. What else? What are we doing this year? Brah. What are we doing, brah, except trying to get some power? Brah. Sorry, I'll stop that. Brah. Yeah, oh, and a funny story about that. If Dooku, if your Force Ghost is listening to this, maybe leave the room, please? Okay, he's gone, hopefully. If not, what's he gonna do? Haunt me? Right? He's a wuss. Anyway, funny story about Dooku was he was never gonna serve at my side. Ben Anakin chopped his head off. That was pretty much in my plan from day one. Stooges are fun. So aside from fear and greed, another thing I like to do is just sort of make the Jedi do my bidding without even realizing it. This technique I used to great success on the entire Jedi Council. You know, they didn't even know I was there. I was literally in the room with them for years, for like a decade, and they didn't even know. But they did my bidding. And then when they came to her like, hey, Palpatine, I heard you in the background, I was like, what? Zoom! And I killed him. So, you know, that's how I do. Anyway, your name here. I know that answer was satisfactory to you. I have seen it.
Da 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 da.
In addition to asking me your questions, don't forget to subscribe to this here YouTube channel. New videos every week, let's say Tuesday? And also what else? Oh yeah, like me up on Facebook, facebook.com/AskPalpatine. On Twitter, I'm twitter.com/Palpatine. And, oh, what was it? Oh yeah, you can email me questions directly at askpalpatine. Not .com, I don't have that domain anymore. Stop asking me about the domain and what happened to it. Nothing happened to it. AskPalpatine@gmail.com. I can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you running from. And what matters ain't the who's baddest, but the ones who stop you falling from your ladders, baby. And you feel just like you feeling now, and doing things just to please your crowd. Well, I love you like the way I love you, and I suffer, but I ain't gonna cut you, 'cause this ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero to call home. Oh, I wish I had a mic. I would just drop that sucker.